Welcome again to German local and international news in English. Please subscribe, share and comment. My name is Matthew. The headlines. Black people in Germany face widespread racism, survey finds. In the Afro Census, a first-of-its-kind survey charting the lived experiences of black people in Germany, the vast majority revealed they experienced extensive discrimination in almost all aspects of public life. The results of the Afro Census indicate that anti-black racism is widespread in Germany and anchored in institutions, the authors of the new report said in a press release on Tuesday. There is no area of life in which discrimination and racism are not extensive problems. Though the overwhelming majority of respondents said they had experienced discrimination at least sometimes in almost all areas of life, housing was the area where they said they were discriminated against most often. Just 2% of respondents to the Afro Census said they had rarely or never experienced racism in the housing market, compared to more than 90% who said they had experienced it often or very often. Experiences with police and security personnel also counted among areas of life where racism was particularly prevalent. 88% of respondents had experienced discrimination from security staff often or very often, while around 85% had had the same experience with police. More than 85% had also experienced racism in their education or in the workplace often or very often in Germany. 1 in 7 had lost their job during the COVID crisis. According to the report, 90% of respondents had also experienced having their hair grabbed, while more than half, 56%, had been stopped by the police or asked for drugs by strangers. Meanwhile, 80% said people had made comments about the color of their skin or sexualized comments about their race on dating apps. A vast majority, 90%, also revealed they hadn't been believed when they'd spoken out about racism in the past, or that people had said they were too sensitive. In spite of widespread discrimination, almost half, 47%, of the respondents were engaged and active in their community, mostly carrying out some form of social or voluntary work. First of its kind. Based on wide-ranging data, the findings paint a vivid and concerning picture of what life is like for the 1 million or so black people living in Germany today. To produce the report, researchers from Berlin-based black community group Each One Teach One and Citizens for Europe conducted an extended survey of 6,000 black people from the Africans and Afro-diasporic community to try and discover more about on the everyday lives and experiences of this group. The survey was carried out between July and September 2020. It represents one of the first attempts to gather a wealth of quantitative data on this subject, and as such offers some of the first truly scientific insights into anti-black racism in modern Germany. With the Afro Census, we have succeeded in doing exactly what has long been demanded within the black community for a long time, making the realities of our lives visible within the framework of qualitative, but above all quantitative research, Dr. Pierrette Herzberger Fofana und Dr. Karamba Diaby wrote in a foreword to the report. Diaby, a high-profile politician within the center-left SPD party, was one of only 2 Afro-German politicians in parliament when he first took his seat in 2013. He has since become known for promoting political engagement and empowerment within the migrant and black community. In January 2020, an unknown gunman fired shots through the window of his constituency office in Halle, Saxony-Anhalt, in a suspected racially motivated attack. Since the Second World War, Germany has avoided gathering data that allows people to be traced by ethnicity as a means of protecting persecuted groups. However, critics say this approach only works to make the issues faced by these groups invisible. Writing on Twitter, Daniel Guillemera, division lead at Citizens for Europe, called for an action plan for tackling anti-black racism and for empowering black, African and Afro-diasporic people and the establishment of advice centers for people facing racism and discrimination. More research into the intersectional experience of black people in Germany is needed, he added. Thanks for watching. Please hit subscribe button to subscribe, share and comment to get alert when we upload a new video. Stay tuned for next German news.